You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Okay, guys, I hope that the Wolves are actually going to watch this video because we're going to be talking about Colin Kaepernick. Every single season, his name actually pops up when a QB goes down, and this season was no different. You guys know Aaron Rodgers went down, and then Zach Wilson was the quarterback, and Zach Wilson, not a very good quarterback, even though Zach Wilson was really, really good yesterday in a loss to the Chiefs. And actually, at first in that game, the Chiefs were actually up 17-0, and then I text Rose, and then a little bit later I text Rose. I was like, hold on. This game ain't over, man. Zach Wilson is starting the ball. Now, it could have been a one-off right there. It could. Zach Wilson could actually go out there the next week and cannot be very good. But regardless, man, the name of Colin Kaepernick just won't go away. At this point, it's going to be a yearly thing. This man, to me, is still done playing football. I don't care on what level. This man can get a semi-pro opportunity, he'll pass it up. He can have a professional opportunity, he'll pass it up. If it's the NFL, though, he knows that no team is going to sign him to a contract. He knows this. This man sued the NFL. He got paid. He got paid to go away. But in the eyes of the media, he sees this as an opportunity to say, hey, they're keeping me out. Even though he called the NFL slavery. He's trying to pander to the wolves out there that really don't know the ins and outs of sports and the NFL. He's trying to pander to people that don't care anything about sports. It's ridiculous, man. Even Charlemagne has actually called out Colin Kaepernick. And people that don't know the NFL, when they watch Colin in black and white, and they saw the scene where he actually tried to portray the NFL Combine as slavery, they probably thought, well, Colin Kaepernick's right. No, he's not. He's wrong. What slave is actually getting paid $20+ million a year? Like Colin Kaepernick. If I'm not mistaken, Kaepernick, his final season, his salary was like $16 million. Sign me up for slavery if I'm actually going to be in change like that. But also, we got to remember, too, that Colin Kaepernick was not kicked out of the NFL. He actually opted out of his contract. He had an opportunity to go to the Broncos. He rejected that trade. He opted out of his contract with the 49ers. And he never went back to the NFL again. That is by his doing. Now, we talked about Colin Kaepernick and the XFL before on this channel. The XFL started back in 2020. And the rumor was Colin Kaepernick did not want to play in the XFL because of the money. Now, that was before the XFL was actually sold to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Danny Garcia, his ex-wife and business partner. But, guys, we got an interesting story that actually came down a few days ago. I just found out about this probably about 20 minutes ago. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has pretty much come out and exposed Colin Kaepernick for the fraud that he is. Check this out. Colin Kaepernick XFL decision revealed. You guys probably know where this is going. And I'm talking about right here this season, because the XFL came back and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson actually had a conversation with Colin Kaepernick and his people about playing in the XFL. You guys can probably guess it didn't happen because Colin Kaepernick did not play in the XFL. But it seems like it was actually Colin's move. He didn't want to play because this man does not want to play. He wants to play the victim. If he goes even to the XFL at this point, he's going to get exposed. Look here. It says for the past 7 years, former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick has been trying to get back into the league, but has not received an offer from a team following his 2016 national anthem protest. That's a lie right there. That's a lie. He had an offer on the table with the Ravens. We all know that. The NFL also had a workout just for him. First time ever, a representative from all 32 teams came to watch him throw. He didn't show up. And even Stephen A. Smith said all he had to do was show up and he would have had a contract. But he didn't do it. But anyway, let's continue on. It's led many to speculate that Kaepernick might be considering playing in the XFL instead to try to prove himself to NFL teams. But it doesn't sound like that's going to happen. In a recent comment on Instagram, a fan suggested that Colin Kaepernick should consider playing in the XFL to prove he can still play while he continues to seek another opportunity in the NFL. But XFL owner Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson seemed to shut down the idea. And why was this actually shut down? Well, over here on X, give me a follow on X too, guys, at Real John Matrix with 2 X's, by the way. Thanks for getting me over 700 followers. Let's try to get to 1,000. But look here. It says, according to Dwayne Johnson, him and Danny met with Colin Kaepernick and his agent earlier this year to discuss a potential opportunity for Colin Kaepernick to join the XFL. The Rock expressed optimism on whether Cap will join or not, but it looks like a decision needs to be made from Kaepernick's camp as the door is still open for a possible debut with the XFL. But this is what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson actually wrote. He replied, this is what he said. We met with Cap and his agents, whom I like a lot, earlier this year. Good meeting. Look to create opportunity for him, but I don't think it'll happen. We'll see. In other words, Cap was given the opportunity, but Cap said no. He said no. He didn't want to play. I've been telling you guys for the longest time, this man does not want to play. The XFL gives him an opportunity again. He rejects him. He doesn't want to play. His best opportunity to actually get back into the NFL is actually through the XFL. This man's been gone for 7 years, hasn't thrown a single pass. That is way too long. I don't believe he can actually play. But if he truly wanted an opportunity, he would actually go to the XFL. But Cap said, nah, I'm too good for the XFL. No, you're not. You can't play at all. I highly doubt at this point this man can even play at the XFL level. And we know that the XFL, that is definitely an opportunity to get to the NFL. How many guys played in the XFL and end up making an NFL roster? That's been quite a few. It's a professional football league. It is an opportunity for people to showcase they can actually still play in the NFL. But Cap, he thinks he's too good. He thinks that he is too good, guys. This man is a fraud. And The Rock, he just exposed that. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.